Today we're making a fun dunk tank that will cool things off on a warm, sunny day. I'm Kirsten Dunn, and this is Dunn DIY. To start, cut a circle in the plywood using the bucket as your guide. Next, use a 3 1/4 inch hole saw to drill a hole in the bottom of your bucket. And that is the perfect size for our flapper. So we're using a 3/4 inch PVC cap to clog the overflow valve so that the water isn't emptying out by itself. Use silicone sealant and the washer to secure the flapper in place. Let cure. So the next step is to start assembling the float valve. And this is where your hose attaches to the dunk tank, and it's also going to regulate how much water is put into the bucket. Once that's done, drill a hole in the top rim of the bucket with a 3/4 inch bit. Connect the rod and ball float, then attach the hose adapter to the outside and waterproof. Okay, so next we are making the axis for the dunk tank. So this gets a little confusing, but it's honestly pretty simple. So I have already cut some 2-inch pipe to 1 3/8 of an inch, which is the same depth of the sleeve of the T. So I'm gonna fit this in here until it is flush. Next, we're going to attach this 45-degree elbow to a length of 1 1/2 inch pipe. And we're gonna fit this through the T. So now you have like this sleeve that it can turn in. Cut and attach the coupling to the end of the pipe so that the 1 1/2 inch pipe moves freely but doesn't slide out. So now that you have your axis built, you're going to build off of it with more PVC pipe to create the whole trigger. So we're starting with a 8 1/2 inch of PVC pipe, and it's going to fit into this coupling. I'm going to put an elbow on the edge facing back, and then this 10-inch pipe is going to fit back there. And then this long 48-inch pipe is going to go into this elbow on the other end, and we're going to glue all of this in place. Now it's time to build the frame. Start by cutting the lumber to length. You can find the specific dimensions on DunnDIY.com. So now we have all our lumber cut. We're gonna take this 6-inch piece and we're gonna drill a hole in the middle of it with a 2 3/8 inch hole saw. And this is going to be the base for the whole PVC trigger. It's gonna sit right in this little piece. For the top frame, form a square with 2 middle supports to hold the bucket. Center the bucket on the middle of the top frame and position the small 2x2 blocks to keep the bucket in place. Attach the 6-inch 2x4 piece to the edge of the frame. For the bottom frame, form a square like you did for the top frame. Connect the bottom and top frames with the long 2x2s in each corner. When drilling, make sure to avoid the screws that are already in place. So now we're going to take the circle of plywood that we cut out at the very beginning, and we're going to attach it to the PVC trigger. Attach the plywood circle to the end of the PVC arm with plumber's tape and 1/2-inch screws. So now that we have all of the individual pieces assembled, it's time to put it all together. With the bucket in place, attach string from the flapper chain through an eye on the back of the bucket to the end of the PVC arm. Attach a bungee cord from the top of the stand to the end of the PVC arm. Adjust float valve level to desired height. Attach the hose to the adapter, support with plumber's tape, and turn on the water. Ta-da! Now you have a DIY dunk tank that's perfect for those extra hot afternoons and those carnival-themed summer parties.